Well, hello there. It's Tonya Poole, and I hope you can hear me because I'm in the mall with my favorite little Aquarius over here, Ausaria Wilson, and we are doing I think this is episode 4 of Winter Alchemy. And we're still in Aquarius season. Today is actually February 9th?
I think today's February 10th.
Okay, well, whatever today is in February, we're still in Aquarius season. So I had to get one of my favorite Aquarians to help me out with this video. I hope you can hear us because there's a water fountain behind us.
Yeah.
So, so we're talking about, if you watch the first episode of Winter Alchemy, no, episode 3, where I say everybody's in Aquarius, including you, where I talk about how we're in this Aquarius season, and so no matter when your birthday is, you are experiencing the Aquarius energy. And so to help me out, like I said, I have Ausaria Wilson, and we're going to talk about the ways that we should be self-caring during this Aquarius season. So, did I have something else I want to say? Okay, so you already know this is Winter Alchemy. Alchemy is all about transformation, the power of making change, of going from like your lower, less refined self to a better version of you. And we do that through the signs. And so, Ausaria, you just had a birthday recently.
Yes,
like
I'm now 15 years old.
Oh my God. Let me tell you, I met Ausaria, you might have been like 8 years old. Like, yeah, I think I met you, yeah, I think you were about 8 years old when I met you. You were like real little and everything, and little and cute, and now you're like turning into a bigger girl, like, you know what I mean? You're still cute, but like beautiful now. You're like a nice young woman, you know? So that's why I had to bring on my video, because she's so smart and awesome and everything. So she just had a birthday, like, when was your birthday? February 5th?
It was on a Monday. I think it was this Monday.
So like 5 days ago or something. Yeah, so she just turned 15. I want y'all to say happy birthday, Ausaria. And I want to see a whole bunch of comments below this video to say happy birthday, Ausaria. If you can't spell it, that's Ausaria. Happy birthday, Ausaria. And so we're just going to talk about how to self-care, you know, as an Aquarius. We know Aquarius, if you watch the first video, I talked about Aquarius being the sign of the visionary. It's the sign of the humanitarian. Sometimes Aquarians feel a little like they don't fit in with society, with the rest of the world, because, you know, they're always thinking about what's good for all of humanity, but sometimes they don't feel like the world sees them in that way or responds back to them or gives them that kind of love. Would you agree?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it is like that a lot, especially like at school, and just really dealing with like a lot of pressure and stuff, because I still do deal with it like every day. So I'm trying to figure out ways that I can like heal myself and just, I guess, just be a better person and be happy, because it's kind of hard sometimes, but yeah, it's getting there.
I think I said in the first video that sometimes Aquarians feel like, I don't know if I said aliens or something like like you're in this world, but you're like, you know, are you really a part of it? You know, because you feel misunderstood. Like sometimes people don't understand you. You know,
you're like on a different level. It's different.
Yeah. So no matter when your birthday is, because we're in Aquarius season, we're all impacted by that energy. Like I said in another video, I'm a Virgo, but because it's Aquarius season, I'm feeling that Aquarius energy right now. So, and we were joking actually on the way to the mall. We were talking about her birthday, which was a few days ago, and she had all these cupcakes for her class at school.
Oh, they were delicious. They were gorgeous cupcakes. They were gorgeous, beautiful cupcakes.
And I get to her house, and I'm like, okay, these cupcakes and everything. And there were no more cupcakes. Why? Because this one, the humanitarian, the one who thinks about everyone, had given all her cupcakes out to the class. And so we were kind of joking about that, like, that's so giving, you know. And the thing about the Aquarius energy is that For the most part. Now, some of y'all Aquarians, y'all might be kind of crazy.
Yeah, y'all a little grumpy. I met a few Aquarians too. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna let you be in your little space right now. Because y'all be doing the most.
Right. But for the most part, you know, y'all want to feel appreciated and you want to be giving and you don't like selfish people, right? So what that taught me is the importance, I mean, just Ausaria with her cupcakes, the importance of, you know, being giving and loving, you know, and not selfish and making sure that everybody has something. You know, it's not, you know, for her, even though it was her birthday, she could have been like, this is my birthday, forget y'all, I gotta have at least 2 cupcakes to come home with me. But she was like, no, I want to share, I want to, you know, my whole class to have some. And everybody in her house, well, not everybody, but
yeah,
your brother and your
my
sister.
brother and my sister, they were all grumpy. Why didn't you give us one? Doing the most. I swear.
So, anywho, so we're going to talk about 5 ways to self-care during self-care season, during Aquarius season. I'm gonna get this right, y'all. One of the ways is, if you watch the first Aquarius video, I talked about how the previous sign, which is Capricorn is all about setting goals and working towards your life goals and your life plan. But then you get on Aquarius season, which is all about the big picture and the vision and having a vision. So I would say that the first self-care goal, or the first self-care thing that we should all be doing right now, is making sure that our vision lines up with our goals. It's all wonderful and great to say, you know, at the first of the year when we're in Capricorn season, and be like, oh, I want to lose 50 pounds, you know, or I want to, you know, start a business. But how does that goal line up with your life vision? Okay, so Aquarius is always reminding us to stay true to the bigger picture, to the big picture, to the vision. So I'm going to encourage you to write down, look at your list of goals, or go back and look at your New Year's resolution and ask yourself, does this line up with the vision that I have for myself? Does this goal, I may want to lose 50 pounds, but I mean, is that really the vision that I have for who I am as a person, or am I trying to be like somebody else? You know, I may have a goal of starting a business or a goal of going to some, you know, fancy college or whatever, but is that goal really in line with the vision of who I am as an individual, as a person? So that is self-care step number 1, or, you know, tip number 1 is to make sure that your vision is in line with your goals. So what's your self-care tip?
My self-caring is just really what I told Mama Tonya is, what I really like to do every night is just get the candles that I got for my birthday. She gave it to me and it says Aquarius on it, and I'm so proud. But anyways, I get my candles and I light them, and every night I take like 3 deep breaths and I just breathe them in. I just breathe in like the fragrance. You don't always have to light them. You can just like breathe in the smell. That's what I do, because it
like
just smells
aromatherapy.
good. Yeah. Aromatherapy. But it really does help me, and it really like helps me have like more of a balanced mindset whenever I wake up in the morning, so I'm more peaceful and I have more of like a clear mind. So.
Yeah, that's important. Aromatherapy, I mean, if y'all know anything about aromatherapy, like it can change your whole mindset, your whole, your mood. It can change your mood. You can go from a really bad mood to a really joyous, happy, good mood, right? Yep. And that's probably good before school too, to like.
Just anything that smells really, just think of like anything that smells really good. Like even if you like, I'm sorry, did I cut you off?
No, you didn't. Girl, like, this is Aquarius. It's all about you. Go ahead.
But like, so like, I can give you an example. Right, whenever we walk into the mall, right whenever we walked into the mall and I think we passed by Bath and Body Works, or I smelled something that smelled really good, and it kind of like took me back, like way back, and I was like, wait a minute, whoa, that's weird. But like just smelling stuff that makes you feel good, don't do anything bad like drugs or anything, but just like really. Also, another thing that helps me is taking spiritual baths. I think I mentioned that. Oh yeah, but anyways, taking spiritual baths. What I like to do is I like to put, gosh, what's the name of it? I think it's sugar. What is it? I think it's like some sugar perfume. I don't remember the name of it.
Oh, that pink sugar. Yeah.
Like, sometimes I want to put like pink sugar in it, but I never get the chance to. But whenever I do, I like to put a little bit of that in the bathtub, some rose petals, and it's so relaxing. And just,
ooh, that sounds good with rose petals.
Yes. It's
I
so
think I'm
gorgeous.
gonna try that.
It's so relaxing.
I'm telling you, the Aquarians, they'll
my
teach you some things. They'll teach you some things if you pay attention. So now we're gonna, all right, so we got 3 self-care tips. We have the making sure that your vision is in line with your goals, and make sure your goals is in line with your vision. What was the other one? Aromatherapy.
Yes. And also,
Yes.
meditate. Yeah, you can do meditating helps sometimes too.
And you can do that all together, like with the aromatherapy. Like if you light that candle and it's got some good essential oils, or you burn essential oils, and you meditate with that. Oh, and I have an affirmation for Aquarius. I think I shared it before, but I'm going to share it again here. That I am a visionary who always realizes my dreams. And so that is an affirmation that you can use right now during Aquarius season, is that I'm a visionary who realizes my dreams. And so then, okay, so we got making sure your vision lines up with your goals, aromatherapy and some meditation, and your spiritual bath. You can put some good sweet smelling, put some of those aromatherapy oils in there, like the candles all around there. Put some rose petals in the bath water. Make sure the rose petals are not they're not sprayed with pesticides, because that will come off in your bath water immediately. Like you'll see the pesticides floating on top of your water.
You'll be like,
yeah, you'll be like, what is this?
What is this?
So make sure it's like organic or something, fresh flowers in your bath. And so my 4th tip, I guess that's 3 tips, right? So 4 is, because Aquarius is the sign of the end. It's interesting. Aquarius is the sign of the humanitarian, but it's also the sign of individual. So most Aquarians, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, but they want to belong to the group, or they have a vision for the group, whatever group they're in, whether it's a social group or your peers at school or whatever. But at the same time, you feel like an individual, like you're part of a group, but you realize that there is a part of you
very different from a lot of kids,
right?
Around. I feel that way a lot. Just being at school. I remember, I think it was one day where I really had like a wake up call. I think it was like near the beginning of the school year, where I made friends. Well, yeah, I'm still starting to make friends, but like I made like a really close connection with them. And I think it was one day where I really like distance myself away from them, and so I just like looked at everybody in the cafeteria, and I was like, oh my gosh, like we really are like the same. Like we really do like do the same thing and talk about the same thing. Like we don't try to find out what we love about each other. We're always talking about hate and just the fight that happened last week, or what she has on and what I don't like about her. It's nothing. We have nothing to say positive to others. So
wow. So that made you realize that saying positive words, or looking at what everybody else was doing, helped you to see how we could all be different and more positive. See, again, I'm telling you that Aquarius energy is always looking at how can we do better, how can we be better. Look, I'm gonna throw my notes. I'm just gonna listen to her, you know what I mean? Like, for real, out of the mouth of babes, right? So how can we, Aquarius is looking at the big picture and always looking at how can we do better, how can we improve. I told you before that Aquarius is the sign of the inventor, is the sign of the visionary. So they're always looking at how can we grow beyond where we are, and so that's something that we can all learn from. How can we do better? How can this group, even though I'm in this group, I feel different. There's a part of me that feels different, and I want to encourage others to express their own individuality and to feel free in doing that. And we don't all have to be exactly the same, thinking the same, talking the same, because you don't grow.
Yeah. And it doesn't even have to be it doesn't even have to be like, some great, you don't even have to be like super popular or anything. Just like start talking to your friends about stuff that you can do to like just change just the way things are. Even if it's something small, and maybe it may not be accomplished like quite yet, because it is going to take a while for people to start understanding that there are some things that we do need to change, and it's not going to happen that fast, but you can at least try. It's okay to try sometimes. Try.
I'm in school, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm in school. You never stop learning. I'm in school right now. So maybe we should just leave it there. I think that's, I mean, hey, if you can do what this young lady said here, you would have already mastered Aquarius season. There's like nothing more that I could say, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't, let me see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah?
I think that's it.
Yeah. So happy Aquarius season.
Happy Aquarius season.
Click the link below, like, share, follow. I got all my links down below. Get the magic of self-love. And if you want to know where Aquarius is in your chart, because just because your birthday is not during Aquarius season does not mean that Aquarius isn't somewhere in your chart. We all have it somewhere. I know where Aquarius is for me. And so if you want to know where that is for you and how that impacts your life and how you can, having that information can help you to make positive changes in your life. If you want to know that information, then make sure you book the Magic of Me intuitive reading with me, where I look at your natal chart and I tell you where everything is, not just your sun sign, but your moon, your Venus, your Mars, your Mercury, all your all fancy stuff. And I can tell you what's best for you, the best ways for you to self-care, and the best ways for you to go through, you know, the best ways for you to make your money, the best ways for you to, you know, find love and joy and happiness. What's good for you. So make sure you check out that link below, and we're gonna go ahead and sign off.
Peace out. Love you all.